Okay, so I found a bobbin. It's not in the best condition. You can see it right here. It's kind of brown. I think that's just rust or some kind of grease. I don't know. Now, I'm going to start by saying for this process, you're going to want to remove the threading from the needle, or remove the needle, because this will go up and down regardless of what you do if this wheel is moving. And this wheel needs to move in order to do what we need it to do. So yeah, just that as a precaution, you're gonna want to take out that, and you can rethread it. I know rethreading's a bitch, but practice makes perfect. So, okay, so I'm just tying this thread, I think this is a black polyester thread, whatever, off to one of these holes. There's probably better methods, but yeah. So on my machine, and this might be the same with younger models, hopefully it is. So on my machine, there's this little thing, there's this little thing, and there's this little thing up here. Put your thing of thread right there. Let me aim it so that the light is actually hitting it all. Alright, so you take your bobbin, you put it on this little thingy up here, and it should catch on a little nubbin up there. So just set it so that when it's going, it is. Yep, okay. So wrap it around a few times just to get it all in there. This part's a bit difficult to show, but turn this wheel so it's wrapped up in there. Here, I'll go back into handheld mode. You can see it's kind of wrapped up in there. There should be a little, yeah, you can see a little knob right there, and that just has to engage with the bobbin. So from here, it's going to be a bit technical. You want this threading down here to wrap around this wheel down here at the very bottom of the video. I'm just going to make it so it's tightened. And then there's this lever up here. Flip that down. So this rubber wheel is touching this spinny wheel. And then I'm going to do this a particular way that I have to do it because of how old my machine is and because it's not exactly perfect. I'm sure they fixed this or whatever, but you're going to hold that kind of in place and just activate the... Fuck. Okay. This is another thing about my machine, which is that my machine is finicky on this section, and I'm pretty sure the problem is that there's oil on it. I know, call the US government. So, okay. So now we've engaged it. Great. So, this thread is right here. It goes around this loop, up into the bobbin. This switches down. This wheel is engaging with this one, and we basically hold this, push this into it so that it's still constantly engaging, and we just we just let it go until the fucking thing falls off. That's not what I wanted to show. But, fuck! My buttons! How will I ever be cute? Okay. Let's go slowly. And then we just keep going, we keep going. We fix any issues that come up, and there will be, because machines are like deer. Machines are like a variety of animals. Take your pick. And eventually, whenever this is, you just keep going until it will automatically stop via this thread pushing this lever up. You can just watch that for a bit. Now, I do think they sell pre-wound bobbins in the store. I think that's just to get you started. I don't think they expect you to continuously buy new bobbins. Or maybe they do. Capitalism is a bitch. I got these old metal ones. These are cool. The modern ones are plastic. Okay. That's enough. I kind of want to keep going, though, just to show you how it undoes itself. Are you going to... There we go. There we go, boo-boo. Alright, and restart it. Are you in here? Yeah, you are in here. You're not... Okay, well, it should have done that. It popped up, and now we have a fully spun bobbin. And then you just... Sure, there's a technical way to do this. Here's the Mac way. Snip. Fuck. Snip it! God damn it, okay. So now we have it. Woohoo! Shit! God damn it! Fuck! The bobbin fell! No! All my hopes and dreams! It's fully wound. And, yeah. Now I will say, additionally, and I'm actually going to go find a specific project for this. I'll be back. Okay, here we go. This is a medieval hood I made. Let me turn on the light. This is a medieval hood I made. Really cool, really sexy. Not important. You can see that in here. That one of the threads on this one I used white threading and red threading, and you can't see it because it's red, and I planned for this because I'm awesome. Basically, what you have to know is that you can do multicolored threading, and you can change that by project. And that's actually something you probably will want to explore. How do you know which one will appear on top and which one will appear on bottom? The needle thread should appear on one side, and then both threads should appear in some capacity on the other side. So you can see there is no white up here. If you look over here, you still can't see it. You can see just about the white threading, and there's a very little bit of red that is visible. So it's going to be up to you to experiment with which threading will be visible on which side. This is just has yellow threading in both of them. You can do whatever color combinations you want, obviously. Just keep it in mind of your project that one threading will be visible on one side and the other threading will be visible on the other side more. And that little bits of each threading will be visible on both sides, but one will be more dominant. And especially the needle thread will be more dominant. The other... Fuck. The needle threading will be visible, should be visible on both sides in some capacity. The bottom threading should only be visible on the underside. So do with that what you will. Again, experiment just to, confirm everything. Experiment with like how visible it is depending on which stitching you're doing, because that's another thing of like the bigger stitches and the smaller stitches will also look different. So you want to experiment with that. I'm not gonna go into why you might want to have different size stitches because there's so many reasons, and it doesn't matter for this. This is just to show you how to use a machine. That said, let me briefly go into how sewing works, and I'm just going to,